Hey, we are at RIA Edge West, and I am thrilled to have Lara Galloway, the CMO of Goldstone. How are you?
I'm great, and so lucky to be here with you. Thanks for having me.
I'm really excited to chat. So, we talk marketing all the time together, and I know that something you're passionate about is advisors doing more to connect with the next gen, children of current clients, all that, that type of conversation creation. So the question I want to chat about with you is the industry, in your opinion, is it doing enough to address the changing values, changing needs of, at this point, next gen means Gen X, Millennials, Gen Z, and also, it's current gen, guys, let's be real.
Yeah.
If not, what does the industry as a whole need to do differently to reach people who are ready to be working with an advisor, honestly?
I think the short answer to start with is no, we're not doing enough. And the question behind that is why?
Yeah.
Because if it were easy, everybody'd do it. If it were an obvious path to success, everybody would do it. Why is it not? And I think when you talk to advisors, like we've been talking in some of these panels and these conversations, when you've got minimums, let's just be real. You've got a minimum. If you can't work with someone who doesn't have $250,000 or doesn't have anything but assets in a 401k or in their house or whatever, right? They're still in the accumulation stage.
Yeah.
You feel like, well, I just can't do it.
Right.
And no offense, it doesn't mean we don't care about these people. But the fact is, our clients, if you want change, you have to have pain. Our advisors are going to lose assets that our firm has worked so hard to bring in, right? From the current clients that we have who are aging. And when they pass with a great wealth transfer, we talk about it all the time. What is the number? 30 trillion, 40 trillion?
I think it's like 70 trillion now. Like it goes up every time I see.
And I was like, I felt like that might be hyperbole, but who knows? It's a lot of money that is going to be transferred to people who are still, this is the key, they're still in that accumulation phase. That has been a group that those of us who focus on the retirement space have ignored. And so we're saying, no, we don't have to worry about them. They're still in the accumulation that have it. They're going to get an avalanche of wealth dumped on them that they will need financial advice to manage. That is all there's to it. That will be a life event. That will be a trigger. It's going to come so hard and fast. And so to me, the first step is helping our industry understand that pain point. And I think we kind of hear it sounds noisy, but we haven't maybe taken it to heart. And so understanding that pain point, then we can activate the change. Now, what does that change look like, right? So
that's my next question. Take us in.
Well, that is the rub, right? And I think that there are a lot of different ways to skin the cat. There are certainly fee-only advisors out there. There are people who are adapting business models and meeting these younger clients where they are. They say, look, I just want advice. I don't need you to manage my wealth yet. I don't have it. It's tied up right now. But can you give me advice so I can start budgeting? I can start planning. We had a client call in recently. Says, I and my husband make a lot of money. We make around $500,000 a year. We're in our 30s. And both of us have aging parents, and both of those sets of parents have trust, and we're going to inherit it. And we don't have a lot of money to invest right now, but we need to know what to do. Oh my God, what a dream possibility. We have to train our advisors to understand the opportunity there. If we can nurture, if we can bring someone in, and that's the key, bring them in, say, yes, we can help you. Spend some time with them, even though you won't get a dime from them today. They're not going to become a client. Do you do that for free or do you do that for a fee? That's a good question.
So with current clients, children, what do you think is the best outreach strategy for firms like yourselves to be using? Like, how do you? Because they're in the inner circle, right? They're not somebody who's calling you up and saying this. Like, they are just one click away. Right? Like in the degrees of separation here. So what's the best strategy to reach them?
Certainly telling their parents, your current clients, we are dedicated to taking care of you and your family, right? We'd love to get to know the kids. That's obviously a first step, but that's often omitted, right? So, and then saying, can we offer some financial literacy, some financial consulting? Can we do client events where you bring in your adult children and we educate them on budgeting or financial planning or things that they're going to need to know about when that wealth transfer does occur. So providing some sort of services. And then there's even stuff like, you know, utilizing some of the apps out there, because the next gen, we're all, you know, this is a group that's very happy to self-serve. As you know, again, I heard on one of the great panels here yesterday, happy to self-serve, happy to use technology.
Yeah.
Well, advisors, that means that's not a heavy lift for you. Let these people educate themselves, learn, use a financial wellness or financial literacy app, kind of a beginning investing, right? And then when the app, which there are some great ones out there, when it has some buying triggers on the back end that start, you know, feeding information back to the advisor saying, hey, this person might be ready for advice. Reach out.
There you go. Set up the relationship, build it, and then when the time is right, then engage.
And I think
you have to take those steps.
Absolutely. I think set up the relationship, and then the biggest thing that I always want to say is educate, educate, educate. So what I meant in all of that was educate. That app, that whatever it is so important to educating these people. When the parents see that you are providing education to their kids, that's great. And those kids, they are on Google, they're on every single app out there in the world, but you are the person providing human financial advice. That's the voice they're going to hear in their head.
Love it. There we go. So quick hitters for you to reach the next gen, with some background music from some seals barking.
Yes.
I don't know if you could hear that through the audio.
That was so special.
I love it. But yeah, Lara, thanks so much for joining me. It's
Thank
great
you,
to take
Johnny.
time out of your schedule and do this video. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.